Gals. This is gonna be a weird, kind of sad, but also, you know, like a new beginning kind of thing video. But as most of you have heard, the new monetization policies are going to kick in on YouTube on the 20th, which means that I'm going to lose my partnership status. And while, you know, it was cool making like a little bit of money off YouTube because of videos that have been up there for years, I won't have that opportunity anymore. So it also means my network contract is going to be canceled because I'm not a partner anymore, and you have to at least be a partner before you can, you know, move up to a partnership network. With that being said, realistically, nothing is going to change with the content on my channels. Like, nothing at all. So you don't need to worry about that. I know a little while ago there was like this big push for everyone to get a Patreon. And like, oh, everyone and their mother had a Patreon. But now I feel like that push has some meaning behind it. And I know it didn't have anything to do with partnership before. It was just like, I could use some extra cash to make my channel better. I mean, that's what it should have been. Most people were just like, I can make money doing this? All right. Yeah, so I've had, some of you know, I've had a Patreon in the works for years. Like, literal years. All the preliminary stuff is done on it. I just never launched. I never really saw a reason to. Originally, the plan was to launch the Patreon when I did the rebranding for my channel. And, like, all the rebranding stuff that I've ever tried has just fallen through. Artists fall through. I was getting ready to do this and that, and then some other stuff came up, and just, you know me, like, I just have, like, a series of unfortunate events happen to me, like, over and over. So at some point soon, hopefully, the Patreon will launch. Probably won't be accompanied by a rebranding of the channel, but maybe if I'm lucky. I do have someone supposedly working on the icon now, but I doubt it. I was going to rebrand my, like, the banner, the icon on YouTube, but I'd have to do 2 sets of that because of the second channel, which, if you guys are not subbed to yet, right now, for the most part, the content on the second channel is just re-uploads of Unfairy Tales. And so, if you've not seen Unfairy Tales, it would behoove you to move on over. Do you see what I did there? It would behoove you to move on over to the other channel. There's going to be a link in the description. There's been a link in the description for a couple weeks now on pretty much every video that I posted. Yeah, it's a vlog channel, so it's got the usual stuff, vlogs. From now on, if it's real life related, it's going on that second channel. So, like, it makes sense that Unfairy Tales is going there. I'm re-uploading it. If you haven't seen Unfairy Tales, and you want to jump in, like, pretty much at the ground level, I'm only up to season 1, episode 6 so far. Will be coming out this weekend. I'm going to be uploading this particular video to both channels. So if you're subbed to the second channel, you'll see this video first. If you're not subbed to the second channel, you'll see this video on Sunday when vlogs generally play on my original channel. Because it's a vlog. But there's no sense in me uploading it on Sundays on the other channel, because that's when Unfairy Tales comes out. And when I catch up to the 60th episode, which is what I have over here on the first channel, I'll be moving on with Unfairy Tales. Season 4 and beyond are going to be aired on the new channel as opposed to this channel. And I've spoken about this before, but, like, I realized I was kind of alienating people who were here for games, and then people who actually cared about my life were like, I don't care about games. So I saw the benefit of splitting my content into 2 channels, so I did. But yeah. So in the future, remember, there are 2 channels for me now. There's the vlog channel, or I guess the real life channel if you want to call it that. and the gaming channel, which is this one. And content's not going to stop. I'm still going to keep uploading, because let's face it, I never really was in this for the money. I was in it for the fun and like to share with people. So I'm still going to do that. That's not changing. I will be losing my partnership status, which sucks, but to be fair, I didn't really use most of the tools that my partnership network gave me. So, and the cool thing about full screen is that they're letting us still use some of the features that they used to give to partners. Like everyone, even if you're not a partner, will still have access to that stuff, which is honestly very nice of them, because for the most part, full screen like hasn't done anything. Like they don't really help you unless you're already super big, which is like, if you're already super big, like you don't need their help so much. You know what I mean? Like the smaller people that are part of the network, you don't really get that much assistance. And like just trying to get into contact with like my network liaison was such a hassle. This dude was like, oh yeah, send me a message, never answered anything. I had to look the man up on LinkedIn to figure out how I was going to contact him. Like, that's ridiculous. And I know full screen is the biggest network, so they don't really care about the tiny people. But still, like, it's lazy. Super lazy. But yeah. Thank you guys so far for sticking out with me. And it's been probably I think it has been over 10 years now since I've been on YouTube. So don't worry. Me losing my partnership status is not going to change anything. I'm still going to be here hanging out with y'all. So until next time, thanks for tuning in. And hopefully I see you in the future tuning in as well. Later, guys and gals.